Let's first understand the question. Suppose if you are given an array and then element x, and our task is to find whether this element x is present in this array or not present in this array. If that element x is present in the array, then simply return index of its first occurrence. And if that element is not present in the array, then simply return -1. And the index of the array is start with 0. This is the solution for this problem. You take our arrays as an argument, then size of the array, and then element to be search. Then you create a for loop for traversing the array from 0 to n-1, from the first index to the last index. And for the every element, you will check if it is equal to x, you find it and return its index. And suppose if it come out of the loop and you don't find it, then simply return -1. Let's do the code. Let's open the Eclipse, go to the file, go to the new, and create one Java project. Array practice. I will give it as name array practice. Now then finish. Then right click on this project, go to the new, then create one package inside this project. I will give it as name educ.summary, then finish. And right click on this package, go to the new, then create one class. You want to perform a search operation on this array, no? So I will give it as name as a search. You can give any name. I will give the name of class is search. Now finish. This is your class. Now inside the class, you have to create one main method. Then let's go back to the notepad and copy this array. And now, and which element you want to search? Like I want to search int x equal to 34. Now, inside this class, search class, you have to create one method. Method name I will give it as element search. And inside this method, I will pass as an array as an argument. Then size of the array, then element to be search. Then inside the method, you have to create one for loop from index I equal to 0 to index n-1. You traverse the array from 0 to index n-1, from the first index to the last index. And for the every element, you will check if it is equal to the x or not. So you have to create one if block and if it is equal to x, simply return its index. And if it come out of the loop, and suppose if you don't find it the element, then simply return -1. Now call these methods element search. You pass as an array argument, then array dot length, then element to be search. Now let's run the program and see the output. Java applications. Their output is 1 because 34 is present at index 1. Suppose I will change this element x like a 340. This element is not present in the array. And now let's run and see the output. It will give -1 because 340 is not present in the array. Now let's talk about their time complexity. Their time complexity is clearly big O of n because this is an unsorted array. Because in worst case, it is going to traverse the whole arrays, and then it is going to come out, and then it's decide that the element is present in the array or not. So in the worst case happen when the element is not present in the array, and the time complexity in the worst case is linear. So that's why our time complexity is big O of n. You can also tell if there is an unsorted array, so their time complexity is big O of n. Here I'm using the array dot length, but you can also use here. First you have to declare int n equal to array dot length. Then you have to put here n also at the place of array dot length. That will also correct. And let's run and see the output again. See, -1 because 340 is not present in this array.